What's going on, guys? So, I'm here to answer the age old question: which account should I get? What size account should I get? And I'm going to go over the different sizes, what's good about each, what's bad about each, and maybe we get to determine which one's the best. If you're looking to save money on all of these firms, coupon code Cove Trader will give you the best discount on each one. It's also in the description of this video. And if you want to come on YouTube 1:30 at the end of the day, we stream live trading. We give away free accounts and just have a great time. So be sure to subscribe and come on over. So, all right. So we're gonna go through the accounts and which ones I think are the best for the size and everything else. We're gonna start off with Apex. Um, when I look at these sizes, now just look at some of these. This is rhythmic. Here we go, right here. So I want to say one of the most popular ones is the 50. You got to get 3,000. The drawdown is 2,500. And then that's pretty good because it's almost a 1-to-1. Basically, you got to make 3,000 and you can lose 2,500. Um, and then once you get funded, you could pull out $2,000. Okay. So basically, you got to make 3,000 and then make another 2,600. So you got to make $5,600 and you could pull out 2,000. If you go to like the 150, you're gonna have to make 9,000, another 5,100. So you're at 14,000, and you could only pull out 2,750. So you got to make almost three times three times the profit to pull out an extra $750. I just don't see it. I don't see that it's worth it, to be honest with you, when you start looking at it. And then it even gets worse. As you make your way to the 250 plan, you got to make 15,000. It doesn't make sense. It honestly doesn't. Everyone looks at, 150K. I mean, the threshold's only $5,000. So you lose $5,000, the account's gone. So you don't have a $150,000 account. Realistically, you got a $5,000 account. And I think when you start looking at it like that and how much money you got to make and what you could take out, the $50,000 account is the way to go. Is definitely the way to go, at least on Apex. Let me go to some of these other ones. So this one is $3,000, 9,000. Same thing on take profit. Obviously, the daily loss limit is bigger, and they have end of day trailing, which is nice. You don't have that intraday, which actually, when you have end of day, it kind of gives you, if you make money on the first couple of trades, say you go up 2 grand, now your trailing drawdown is 6,500, and you can really get aggressive to pass these. But honestly, like, I think the same thing goes for this one. You can make 3,000, you make another 2,000, and now I'm just pulling out daily profit. So take profit trader, you can pull out daily money. So by the time you make 6,000 in profits, you're pulling out $1,000. 6,000 in profits here. I'm not even passing this thing yet. Not even passing it. Let's see if they're all like that. I believe they're all like that. Profit target. So this is a lot better. Oh, that was the 100K. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, I just have to say 50K seems like the way to go, guys. And I've done it myself. My pass percentage is so much higher on the 50K than the 150. Same thing with once I'm funded, the percent that I'm pulling money out is so much higher on a 50K than a 150. Um, the only time I would say, uh, the only time I'd say a 150 is good is if maybe you were going like, and you're gonna play heavy, and I would probably say the end of day drawdown is probably where you want to go, which is right here, or take profit trader. Um, and you could pass the accounts pretty quickly because if you can get ahead on the first two trades, you can definitely play large without worrying about the intraday drawdown of holding a runner or holding many contracts as runners because you're up, and it's based on end of day, not intraday. So I think you have a better chance to pass any of the accounts that have end of day if you're going to play the bigger accounts. If you're going to play a 150, I would probably say you go with Take Profit Trader or My Funded Futures over Apex because you can get that intraday drawdown, which honestly becomes, I guess, your daily loss. It becomes almost not even an issue if you can win on your first couple trades because you'd be so far ahead. Now, when you go to Top Step, which we didn't really talk about, they have end of day also, which is good. Um, I just I think that the end of day makes it easier to pass evals, and it's not profit target daily loss because if you can get ahead early on in the day, your daily loss limit is so far away that it wouldn't even be an issue. So I would say the 50K is the best one to go with. But if you're gonna go with a 150K, I would probably not go with Apex, and I would go with a Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, and if those two aren't your cup of tea, you go with Top Step. That's probably where I would go. But if you're gonna go with a 50K, I would probably go Apex because you could pass in one day. The accounts are cheaper, um, and that's pretty much what I would do. So depending on the size, I think the easiest one to pass is the 50K on Apex. Um, but if you really want to do those bigger accounts, I'd probably skip Apex and go to Take Profit Trader or My Funded Futures, or possibly Top Step. But I think looking at the numbers of the profit goal, the amount of profit you need, and everything else, I'd probably stick to the 50K as it's the easiest one to pass and take money out. All right. Hopefully, I see you guys on the stream during the week, and we're all getting payouts. So I hope everyone's doing good now. All right. Take it easy.